Shalom to everyone. Shalom to everyone. It is Juday, also known as Ma'im Shakam, and I am coming to do right now a reading. I'll be doing probably multiple readings for those born in the month of January, towards the middle and the end of January. I've already done those born in the earlier parts of December, well, the later parts of December, early January. So now I'm moving on to those born in the latter parts of January and those born in the earlier parts of February. That's who this reading will be for. So yeah. Heavenly Father, I invite you into this reading. I invite the holy angels. No other entities are welcome here. Ever. No other entities, negative energies, or spirits are welcome here. I ask for accuracy, Heavenly Father. I ask for information that these individuals need to know for the approaching times that are coming in their lives and the lives of those who are connected to them. So we're starting off with we're going to be beginning with the spiritual messages this rising. I saw the number 4 a lot yesterday, so that's what I'll be doing. We'll be pulling 4 cards. So anyway, and here they go. Actually, this will go like this. This is crazy. This one has been coming out almost in every reading I've ever done with this deck so far. Anyway, I don't trust these. I don't trust these, but I will. I'm hearing to clarify, so that's just what I'll do. That's just what I'll do. And all right, so we're going to go ahead and begin since we've got the 4 cards to start off with. This is going to be a long video, especially, well, no, I know what I'll do. I'll break these up, but these will all be probably edited together to make one whole video. Anyway, this is the spiritual guidance video. I don't know, guys, what's going on. Hold on. Let me go turn down the lights. I only want one thing going on here. Yeah, that's a lot better. Okay. So, let me get clarifying cards out and ready. I will be clarifying with the traditional tarot. And also, I'll use this as well to clarify. The Earth Warrior deck. Okay, so just remember this reading is already, I'm telling you guys who it's for. It's for those who are born in the latter parts of January and the early parts of February. Okay. let me just say why I'm not calling out the names. I was told by a person who I kind of trust that, of course, the zodiac signs, which I still have to look into, um, that the zodiac signs they have certain spiritual entities and demonic powers attached to them. Um, and so when we call them or when we use them, we are apparently giving them kind of like permission or rights to us. I don't want to do that, but I also know like these characteristic traits that have been assigned to people who are born during these certain times of the year, they ring true, you know? So this is the reason that I have found astrology fascinating and things like that. But as of now, I'm just gonna, y'all know who I'm talking about. If you don't know, um, I'm just gonna say it for right now. I don't feel alarmed, but that doesn't mean that I should not be wary. But I'm not concerned about the spirits that are attached to these names and all that. But I'm talking about Aquarius right now. This is who this reading will be for. I pray already for the protection of not only myself, but anybody who comes across these readings as of now. And like I said, no other spirits are welcome here. Um, no other spirits are welcome here except for the Most High God and his holy and ministering angels. Without further ado, let me keep it pushing. The first spiritual guidance message that we have for you all today is be willing to forgive. This one has also come up often. And this is the overall energy. Okay, this is supposedly the overall energy of this particular reading. And it says, ask the angels to clear your mind and body of past pain in exchange for peacefulness. Okay. The next card that came out. Hold on, let me get this gum out my mouth. The next card that came out was manifestation power. First of all, I'm a little salty and I kind of feel like I need to stop this video and start over because I took so long to say who I was doing this reading for, trying to be careful and all. But anyway, let's just keep it pushing. Hold on. There's something wrong with this camera, so I have to fix it. It seems like it's pausing. That's better. Okay, so manifestation power was the next card that came out, and it says use your spiritual gifts and natural abilities to attract your desired outcome. This is beautiful right here. This is beautiful. Okay, that's all I got to say. It's beautiful. We're getting ready to move into, this is what I know a little bit. I don't know a lot, but this is the little bit that I know about right now, the sign of Aquarius. We're getting ready to move into that age. And so I think that many of you who are born within that, in that time frame that this particular zodiac or whatever rules, I really think it's about to be y'all's time. Like maybe you guys have already been going through your elevating, you've been going through your spiritual work, or for those who have not, it might be getting ready to be accelerated for you. Like if you didn't choose to go on your spiritual journey, the universe may be making it so that you can no longer ignore certain things. I don't know where that came from, but basically if you have been purposely going through your spiritual journey, then you already are aware of some of the spiritual giftings that you have, and maybe you've actually been working with them and using them. I'm also hearing stuff about those who are older in this sign. Maybe this is about to be a time where you get ready to move forward and transition, either into just another thing, or just you might transition out of this life as we know it and as you've known it. I don't know. That may not be for everyone or what have you, but I think that some who fall under this sign could be getting ready to transition. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. That's not the actual message of this whole card, but I felt the need to say that. Ultimately, a lot of the younger ones, and maybe even some who are older, you guys are learning your spiritual gifts and you're beginning to operate in them as you should. And by operate, I mean you're learning, if you have not already learned, the gift of being able to use your spiritual powers and your natural talents that the Most High has given you to create the life that you want. So that's what manifestation power is about. And that's what some of you guys are thinking about at this time. Your spirit is letting you know that it's time to start doing that. So if you aren't already doing it, you are getting ready to do it because it's already taking place in your inner being. Whenever I do a 4-card spread or whatever, this first position always talks about what's going on in the person's mental, with their emotions, with their spirituality. That's what's always dealing. Okay, so moving forward, the things that are influencing you that could be external, I say is the divine, because our feelings are given to us by the divine, be it positive or negative spiritual entities. Okay, but anyways, it says listen to your intuitive feelings. Your body is receiving accurate messages from the divine. I'm definitely going to have to clarify these cards for sure, but I heard that anyway. But listening to your intuitive feelings, that's just talking about listening to the spirit, listening to the voices that are in your head, giving you directions on maybe which way to go and what to do. Okay? Because those messages, those are the real deal. That's what's really going to be guiding you. And not to listen to people outside of you. I feel like that's what I just heard as well. Don't take too much. Don't put people's opinions and other people's thoughts about what you should or shouldn't be doing before your own intuitive thoughts and feelings. Okay. We'll clarify that later. The next card that came out was Heal Away Addictions. And it says, it's time to let go of behaviors that are blocking you from your heart's desire. Ask Archangel Raphael to help you with this healing. Okay. Something that I recently learned is that when Raphael shows up, it's a lot of times because you yourself are a healer. Okay. So I believe that a lot of you guys may be aware of the fact that you have healing abilities in whatever way that they show up. It could show up in the form of you being a person who receives messages and they are helpful to people. It could be that you have a whole interest in herbal remedies and things like that, natural remedies of some sort. That's important for you guys as well, to learn and to harness those abilities. Okay. You could have a desire to learn how to properly deal with food so that it can be used to heal people instead of to harm them. Who knows what your medium and your tool is for the type of healing that you do. But yeah, you could be a healer, which is why you have to heal yourself and ask for assistance from the angel who is known to have all the knowledge and wisdom about healing. We'll clarify that as well. And then it says the last and final card is, have you asked the angels, and not just but your angels, have you asked your angels for help with this? It says your angels want to help you with this situation. However, they require your permission before they can intervene in your free will choices. So to me, this is actions that needs to be taken. These 2 cards are the actions that need to be taken. And these 2 this is dealing with the inner, the things that are affecting you internally and the things that are affecting you externally, which they still can work hand in hand. All right. What affects you externally will obviously, it can cause these internal feelings, or vice versa. Your internal feelings can cause the external ones. So they work together. They work in tandem together. Let's get on to clarifying. Heavenly Father, I ask right now that you would give us clarity on these cards here, please. I'm asking that you would give us clarity right now. We need cards to clarify this manifestation power card right now. I don't feel that. Let's do it again. For that. So we're going to start over. But Heavenly Father, Let's get some clarity. Oops. I'll take that. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, no. I'm not ready for any of you guys. And I didn't feel you. Let's get some clarity. So each card that comes out, I'm going to ask for two. I was gonna say four, but I was gonna ask for 4 cards because, like I said, you guys, 4s are what I've been seeing a lot of lately. But if I was to do that, this reading would be entirely too long. Okay, and I know people's time is valuable. So we'll see. As I'm led, we'll see. So it looks like it will be 4 cards. So we got to make it pop. We got to make it do what it do. Heavenly Father, please help us to clarify. Listen to intuitive feelings, please. Help us to clarify. Listen to intuitive feelings. All right. And there are our cards. I believe that this one came out second. This one came out third. And this one fourth. Oh, wow. So this one probably came out freaking first. Looks like that'll be a 5th card there. Let's put these in order. Okay. And how they came out. This one could have come out first, then this one, then this, then this, then this. Forgive me, you guys, as I get this together. Heavenly Father, help us to clarify, heal away addictions, please. What are some of the things that we need to, that our Aquarians need to heal away addictions for? Again, this could be anywhere in you guys' charts, okay? All these cards fell out. I don't know what to say about them. All of them fell out. Okay. This will be first, second, third. I'm going to take them. I'm going to take them, but they all fell out. Normally, I might be like, I don't know about y'all. Anyways, and for the last action card, let's get some clarity. We asked the angels for help with this situation. What is it, Father? What situations are they in? Give us some different situations that Aquarians could be in. Sun, moon, or rising. Sun, moon, rising, or Venus, actually. Please. What are some situations might they be in, Father, that they need some assistance with from their help, you know, from the angels? All right, that's the 4. All right, so we're going to keep it pushing, guys. Here we go. I know time is already far spent, but please bear with me. Please bear with me. All right, let's get this. Got to get my notes. For those who are not aware and who don't know, I am new to tarot, so I have my notes. All right, so first of all, let's talk about the overall energy really quick of the clarifying cards, which turned out to be the Knight of Swords. For me, this talks about some swift mental energy, I think. Could be swift communication. Okay. I get the feeling it could be quick and harsh too. Quick, harsh communication. but it doesn't have to be. I also feel like this is war. I feel like somebody's been having to mentally really, really fight for what it is that they want, maybe, or you've been having to really mentally fight to get out of something, to get out of a certain way of thinking. I don't know. That's what I pick up intuitively. Let's see what the Knight of Swords can represent in the upright position. Yeah, okay. So it could talk about having fierceness, being determined. So I hear focus, aggressively pursuing goals, and taking quick action. So for me, with this being the overall energy, I really feel like, remember how I was talking about how this is what, like, either you guys, there are some of you Aquarians who are, this is your energy where this is how you have actively decided to handle your healing process, handle your spiritual growth process. For others of you, I feel more so that this is the way that the universe, this is the way that the Most High is demanding things go for you, because maybe it's been really hard for you to get out of some other type of energy. So remember how I said that either you are choosing to go through your healing, or because of the time that is at hand, the universe is causing this to happen for you anyway. And it's happening quickly. So that's what I feel heavily from that. Now let's get started. For the manifestation power, the things that are supposed to clarify that are the Ace of Swords, the King of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the Empress. All of these for manifestation power are really strong for me. I feel like you are receiving clarity, maybe. This manifestation power card is talking about using your spiritual gifts and natural abilities to create the outcome that you want. So I feel like a lot of you guys could be really getting ready to gain so much clarity on how to use your spiritual gifts plus your natural abilities to create the life that you want to live. Okay, be it with work, be it with communication. This deals with intelligence. This deals with clarity. I feel like this is obviously divinely orchestrated. This is something divine. I really feel like it's an appointed time for you guys. I get that heavily. This is an appointed time for you guys to move in this energy. So let me get the Ace of Swords and let's go ahead and talk about what the Ace of Swords deals with. Okay. So the Ace of Swords is a new beginning that's available to you, a fresh start. Okay. It could be for me with something that has already been with you, or it could be literally a brand new clean slate, fresh start. All right. I also know that it deals with clarity, sudden opportunity. This could also be sudden clarity. You know, maybe before you have been really struggling to manifest, you've been really unclear about how to manifest. But at this time, baby, that's leaving. Okay. That's leaving. This is your time. Like I said, this is the appointed time for you, the appointed season for you to gain clarity on how to create the life that you want by using your spiritual giftings and natural abilities. The next card that came up was the King of Cups. So let me first of all get to that Suit of Cups. The King of Cups usually comes, the King of Cups usually comes offering something in the department of emotions, for sure. This could be oh, let me say this before I go. You guys, this is y'all's energy. This is Gemini, Libra, or Aquarian energy. This could be anywhere in your chart. But since this is for sure an Aquarian reading, this is y'all. So you're going to be in your element mentally, which is going to help you be able to clearly see what you need to do to create the life you want. King of Cups is Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces energy. I also feel like Leo, fire sign energy, is heavily here as well for me. And maybe in the background, maybe a little bit of earth energy. All right. But yeah. So somebody could be getting ready to, I don't know, like, okay, so let's talk about all the meanings of this potential card. This talks about, it could be about repression of deep feelings. Okay. It could deal with alcoholism, possibly, or some other vices. Also, in a positive light, this could be a person who is operating in some emotionally nurturing energy, which I kind of feel like this is more in line with what I feel like I'm feeling up with this reading. Like, again, and I said that this is y'all's time, so I kind of feel like you guys have already been doing y'all's healing work. Okay, for those who have not, though, because I did say that some of y'all haven't been, and a lot of this is going to be something that the universe, excuse me, or like I like to call the Most High and universe, that are one and the same for me. This is something that the universe is having to force you to do. And so for some of you guys, then you could be dealing with the repression of deep feelings. Okay, you could be dealing with alcohol or some other vices, smoking, maybe you just overeating, whatever the case could be, something that could be detrimental to your overall well-being. Some of you guys could be operating in this energy. Not everyone, but those who didn't want to take this push, those who weren't actively taking a role in their own self-healing and self-love process. These are you guys who I'm talking to with the repression of deep feelings and vices of sorts. Okay, but you're still getting ready to come out of that. You're not going to remain there. You're not going to remain there. The universe is bringing you a clear and fresh start. So I would say that that could be some of the addictions and things that you need to heal away. But yeah, this could also deal with people who are sensitive and intuitive. So some of your spiritual giftings, because this is what manifestation, we're clarifying manifestation power. So some of your spiritual giftings could be that you are intuitives, you are empaths, you could be psychic, okay? You could be a dreamer, you could be seers. You could be healers, like literally with touch, okay, or what have you. But it also deals with people who are responsible. You are fair. Somebody could be offering something that you want, need, or both. Okay, so I feel like you guys are the ones who could be operating in the King of Cups energy. You guys have something that people need and that they want. And so because of that, because of learning how to integrate what it is that people need and want into your way of life. This is what's going to bring you a fresh new start. It's what's going to bring you abundance. It's what's going to bring you the type of life and the type of work that you want to do. You have something that people need, okay, and something that they really want. People need clarity. People want clarity. And the ways that you guys can tend to bring that could be through your sensitivity, through your intuitiveness, through your being emotionally nurturing, through your insights, through your intellect, okay? Moving forward, we have the Ace of Cups. This is for you, emotional fulfillment. So again, this is very fitting to me with manifestation power, because you being able to create this life for yourself by using your spiritual giftings and your natural abilities, excuse me, this is going to create the life that you have been desirous of. And it seems like your cup will be overflowing. And it's, again, divinely orchestrated. It's a gift to you. It is your appointed season, your appointed time. This is amazing. Like, what else do I get from this? I see earth energy. This is also still Cancer, Scorpio, or Piscean energy heavily. So you guys are spiritually, this is spiritual to me too. Cups and waters, all that deals with spiritual stuff. That just makes so much sense. Like, you guys, your spiritual stuff is going to be really heightened. By stuff, I mean your giftings, you know. You guys are owning your gifts. That's what I'm hearing. You're owning your gifts, and that's how you are going to create everything for yourself, which will bring you ultimately emotional fulfillment. You're going to feel settled. You're going to feel content. You're going to feel like, finally, like, this is it. That's what I feel. All right, moving forward, guys, you're going to be operating in this Empress energy. Whether you are a male or a female, you're going to be operating in this energy. But I heavily feel like this could be for my Aquarian women, because it's a female on the card. But the Empress, let me see, she deals with fertility, abundance, okay? Being in your element, which is, this is y'all's time. I feel like you guys are going to be fertile, whether it be with ideas or, you know, ways to attract wealth to you. Some of you guys are actually really going to be having children. That could be part of, you know, what you desire to do. What else? What else do I get? What else do I get? What else do I get? I see the Venus sign here. Okay. You are very beautiful. A lot of you are going to be very focused on just your beauty, maybe. Like some of you guys could be in the beauty industry. You could be beauty entrepreneurs. You could be beauty workers. And that could be getting ready to work in your favor finally. That could be some of the type of work you've always wanted to create for yourself, where you're somehow in the beauty sector helping people, though. Not just lying to folks or making people feel good. You are helping them. Okay. God dang. Because I don't know how I feel about it, but I just heard that some of you guys are doctors, surgeons, plastic surgeons, cosmetic surgeons, graduating for that type of work or something like that. But anyways, I don't know. That may not be everyone, but get it, got it, good. Okay, what else? What else? So what else? What else? Come on, help me out. Let me go to my notes for the Empress. Yep, nurturing still, you know. This is a motherly figure, yeah. Like I said, some of you guys are going to be mothers. To some of you all, like to those who are men, but you're operating in the Empress energy, you're going to be daddies. Okay, you're expecting children, or you're going to create children. Your life itself is in bloom. Hello, that is perfect for manifestation power. Come on, y'all. This is everything. The seeds that you have planted, okay, spiritually speaking, and in this and in your earth movement, they're getting ready. You're getting ready to reap your rewards. You're getting ready to reap your harvest here. Okay. And you are in control of this. You are in control of this. The things, like I said, the efforts that you put forth before this time, for some of you, not all of you, for some of y'all, this is going to be divinely orchestrated for you. Like it's going to be a gift that you get your shit together, because you weren't really actively doing what all that you could to manifest this type of energy, but it's going to be a divinely orchestrated gift for you. Okay. For some of you guys, you're awakening, like this, the awakening process began to happen quickly for you. That's what I was talking about with the overall energy. Some of y'all wasn't trying to do this. You weren't even thinking about it, but because it's your appointed time and because it is your season, the Most High made it so that stuff started beginning to click quick for you, and you started picking up stuff that you were like, oh my God, where is this coming from? But somehow you knew it was in you and you knew it was right for you, so you began to really look into it. These thoughts came in suddenly. They came in quick, but when you started to explore them, you started to find yourself. And so now you've been rolling with this energy here, because now you feel it more than ever. You feel like, oh my God, I'm supposed to be here. This is what I should have been doing. But all praises to the Most High for you, some of y'all. You know, all praises, because y'all didn't know and you wasn't actively seeking. You wasn't actively trying, but it's your time. It's your time. There are people who are attached to you. I was saying this in a live yesterday. People who are attached to you and your divine assignment and your divine purpose, they need what you're offering. They need what the Father has already planted in you, that he's getting ready to reap. He's getting ready to create this harvest. For some of you, others of you, you actively took part in bringing this about. But some of y'all ain't even know no better, so you didn't. You didn't even know to assist, but the Father started waking you up, and then you started getting it and was like, oh my. All right, moving forward, the next card that we will be clarifying is listening to the intuitive feelings. So we asked what some of these intuitive feelings could be about. We're going to find out now. The first card that came out was the Ace of Pentacles. To me, this is talking about new opportunities in work, new financial abundance, new financial rewards. So this to me is still in line with manifestation power. Remember how I said these two are in together. They work together. And one is like, maybe they're both interchangeable. They're both affected by one another. So you could be intuitively feeling like you're getting ready to really be abundant in your finances. You could be getting ready to feel a shift for the good in your finances. I'm flowing in the spirit. Thank you, Father. You know that money is coming. You know that financially you're about to have an increase. You can just feel this. And this is confirming your feelings. It's saying, remember, this card says your body is receiving accurate messages from the divine. This hand coming out of the sky represents the divine to me. So you already are sensing your abundance. Get ready to walk through that door. You see that little door there? Walk through that gateway, because it's set up for you to succeed. It's set up for you to win financially here. I'm going to keep it moving. You also have the Hanged Man in reverse. So let's see what the Hanged Man in reverse can deal with, okay? Whew, hallelujah. Thank you, Father. The Hanged Man in reverse deals with selfishness, okay? So some of you guys could be sensing that you've been selfish somehow. It could be hitting you that, oh my God, I've been selfish. Maybe you didn't recognize it before. Maybe you didn't understand. And also, you could have been selfish when it comes to money. Some of you, maybe not all of you, but you could have been selfish somehow with your money. And so in that department, you could be getting ready to receive enlightenment. You could be getting ready to receive enlightenment. Because to me, when these are upside down, it's not only the worst of this, it could also be blockages of the good part. Okay, or delays of the good part. So, like I said, some of you guys y'all could be still blocked when it comes to this energy, but you could be feeling that, oh, I've been selfish. But you could be getting ready to receive an opportunity, and like I said, selfish with finances. Some of you guys could be selfish with your money, but you could be receiving a new outlook, a new perspective. It's delayed, but it's on the way. That's what I have for some of you all, not everyone. What else could the Hangman in reverse deal with? All right, so some of you guys could be following the crowd, whatever that could mean to you. You could be blocked and delayed because instead of you going ahead and jumping into this spiritual work that you can sense you need to be getting into, that your spirit has been, like I'm talking about, you've been feeling all types of stuff. You've been having dreams. You've been having visions. You have been sensing energies like crazy. You know that you're supposed to be working more towards manifesting, more towards the spiritual realm, because that's what you are a part of. But you have been trying to go along with the crowd. It could be just a small group of people. It could be traditional. It could be family. It could be friends. It could be people you don't know. But you're in this energy of kind of being at a standstill because you're concerned about what people are going to think about you. Listen, I feel that you need to come out of that energy. And I feel that some of you guys are aware of that, and you are aware that it is affecting your manifestation power. You are aware of that. So listen, this is your sign. If you needed a sign, this is it. Stop being concerned about the crowd. Stop being concerned about what other people are going to say about you. I also feel like this has to do with society. There could be some societal norms that you know that your life path, if you operate in your spiritual giftings and your natural abilities, you are aware that you are going to go all the way off the societal norm path. And maybe that's something that you're concerned about. But you need to let that go. It's keeping you from manifesting the life that's going to bring you the most emotional fulfillment and contentment. That's all I got to say with that. For some of you, the Five of Cups energy came up. This is somebody who is truly unhappy. You're bored. You're not okay. You're not okay. I'm going to say that this is coming up to me with this, following this card and what I got about societal norms and following the crowd. Like you're not okay right there. And I feel like this cup that's being handed to you is the cup of that ace of cups. To me, you're being offered a gift here. You're being offered a gift here, but you could be so focused on your boredom. You could be so focused on the way that things happen to have been going so far for your life, okay? And not realizing, hey, I'm being given an opportunity here to change, to be able to live the type of life that I want to live. Y'all don't know why I can't talk right, but yeah. Let's see what the Five of Cups energy deals with. Let's get it. Excuse me, this is the Four of Cups. Please forgive me, guys. This is the Four of Cups. Four of Cups, not five. Four of Cups. Four of Cups. Yeah, boredom, weariness, disgust, a strong dislike or dissatisfaction with what you have, or even possibly with what you have been given. Okay, this is all clarifying intuitive feelings. I feel like this boredom is because you know that you're supposed to be doing something else. That's what I feel most heavily for some of you. But some of y'all could really be bored because, again, you're trying to keep up with the status quo. You're trying to keep up with the crowd. You're trying to keep on doing what society says is normal and right for you, when all the time you are sensing that this is not my path. That's not what I'm supposed to be doing. I feel like I'm supposed to be doing something else. And this is why you are dissatisfied. And a lot of you guys are in deep thought about it. Some of you guys could be also borderline depressed. And you're wondering, why is it that I'm not happy with what I got? Because it's time for you to shift. It's time for you to move. It's time for you to move. It's time for you to make this change so that you can manifest the life where you will be satisfied, where you will be content, where you won't be bored. Some of you guys are seeking this, you desire it, but maybe you don't know it because you've been so focused on the societal norms or whatever other perspective that you have that's keeping you from understanding that you simply need to change your perspective in order to get out of this Four of Cups energy to manifest the life that you want. You got it. You just got to look at what you got. You got to look at what you're working with. I feel like you got to look at what you're working with. Again, your spiritual gifts and your natural abilities to attract your desired outcome. Maybe you could be focusing on one thing or the other, like, oh my God, I got these natural abilities and I don't know, and I know what to do with them, but my spiritual gifts, they make me seem cuckoo, they make me seem wacky, and I don't really know what to do with them. And this cup that's being offered to you is really just you putting them together. Put them together. They'll work for you better. And that could be what the new perspective is. I don't know, but that's what I got so far. And guess what? Some of y'all feel a partnership. Some of y'all feel a love connection coming. Some of you guys feel like you are about to really meet the person that you are really supposed to be with. Like in every way. Business-wise, emotionally fulfilling. Y'all can actually be business partners. I feel that this could be so-called twin flame energy, but I call the twin flame the 144,000 energy. You guys could be feeling that you guys are about to manifest your partner. The one who's going to also be in this spiritual work with you. Because that's what the 144,000 represent for me and what the twin flames represent for me. You guys could really feel like, oh my gosh, like I really want to have this ideal relationship, this ideal commitment. That's for some of you guys. That may not be for everybody, but you're feeling it. Let's get the Two of Cups. This is a lot of cups here. Let's see. This is the Four of Cups and the Two of Cups. That's 6 cups so far. Okay. Then we also had the King of Cups over in manifestation power. Somebody is about to get their relationship. Like, I'm seriously, this could also be what part of that emotional fulfillment is going to be with dealing with for some of y'all. Y'all love is coming. And y'all love in every way. Like your spiritual love, your earthly love, like your spirit and earth working in tangent or in tandem, together. That's coming for some of you. It's your season. I told y'all, it's y'all season. Let's see what the Two of Cups deals with. Two of Cups. Two of Cups deals with partnership, mutual attraction, mutual friendship, union, sexual relations, agreements, and compatibility. So even if this is not necessarily a romantic relationship, though I definitely feel as though it is, for some of you, this could be a business partner. Some of y'all could be getting ready to meet your business partner, the person who y'all gonna get this money together. You're also going to understand one another in how you go about it. You guys could be very similar in your business practices or in your spiritual practices, or both. And it make for a happy business union and business marriage, okay? But I really feel like some of y'all is about to manifest your love, seriously. And you two could go into business together. You two could work together. Y'all spiritual and earthly work could be to work together. That's what I feel about the twin flames and all that. The sex relation is going to be amazing. You guys, I feel when it comes to the sex, y'all are going to be very, very much spiritually in tune with one another. I'm not trying to sell no dreams or whatever, but I'm saying though, like, y'all are going to be spiritually in tune with each other. Look at how this woman on this card, I'm seeing stuff. This woman is here and she's like smiling. She's kind of caressing herself. Because it's almost like she could tell, like, this is my baby. Like, this person knows me. He knows me. He knows you so well in every way, both spiritually, the things that really matter to you emotionally. He's going to be emotionally concerned about your emotional well-being. This is not going to be one of those unions where y'all are only worried about what y'all can get from each other. You guys are both going to be giving. It's really going to be give and take here. Y'all are going to really fulfill one another. And the last card was the Chariot. Chariot talks about moving forward. Chariot talks about progress. I feel like this, y'all can sense and feel that you about to manifest some stuff. Some of y'all can sense and feel y'all about to manifest. Y'all feel the forward movement. You feel it that it's coming rather quickly. Let's get the Chariot real quick though. Let's get the Chariot. Let's get out of these suits. Forward movement, progress, integration. That's perfect. That it's over here on this side with the manifestation power, because remember, that's what I was saying. That is exactly what manifestation power is all about. It's about integrating your spiritual knowledge, your spiritual giftings, along with your natural abilities. That's integration. And this girl, listen, girl, brother, thank you, Father. Thank you. Moving on. This is already getting lengthy, guys. Let me move on. Let me move on. Healing away addictions. We really need to clarify that because we need to see what's going on. Or, you know, we may not get everything. All right. But we definitely want to get just some ideas of what could be going on. You guys already know this innately. Okay. My motto is I am confirming what you already know. That's all I'm here to do. Confirm what you know. You may have forgotten that you known it. You may not even be aware that you know. Okay, but you know. So healing away addictions. We got, let me go to the wands because that's the first thing we got up here. So I need to hurry up and get to that suit. All right. So healing away addictions, the first card that came out was the Two of Wands. The next card that came out was the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. The following card was the Eight of Cups in reverse. The next card was the Nine of Wands. So this is a lot of wands here. To me, that's dealing with life. That's dealing with work, or both, life work. And then you also have the Ten of Cups here. Emotions, family, things like that. So let's get to clarifying. The Two of Wands talks about having to make a decision. Okay. It could be a decision between jobs, between a path of life, or between both, life, work. All right. It also could be a decision between two people or two different options. Just two different directions, two different paths. Okay. But somebody's got to make a decision here. That's heavily what I feel. Okay. And you're assessing your life at this point. So I feel like what this is, since it's the first card talking about healing away addictions, and this is what it says, it's time to let go of behaviors that are blocking you from your heart's desire. Ask Archangel Raphael to help you with this healing. Somebody needs to ask for help making the decision in which direction to go. for your life work. Maybe you've been holding on to something. Maybe you've been thinking that one life path is for you, and you're feeling now that maybe it's time for a shift. It's time for a change. Maybe you can sense that the work and the life work that you've been doing, or the person that you've been with, whatever the option, whatever the decision may come with, you can realize now that it's not been the best for you. And maybe you've asked for assistance already. Maybe you've already sent your prayers up. Father, give me direction on which way to go. I feel like this card could be saying that you're at this place right now, and it's good because it's going to help you. It's going to assist you with healing away your addictions. What I want to say is you need to be very real with yourself. You need to be very honest at this point. There's a body of water back there. You really need to assess your emotions, to me, because your emotions could be playing a part in why you're choosing, or why it's hard for you not to make a decision. Your emotions could be attached to negative behavior that's blocking you and keeping you unclear from making this decision, excuse me. I feel heavily that there's a lot of earth energy here, but I think that every sign could be represented here. I see something for what I get for Scorpio, which is black and all that. I see Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus energy. I also see, to me, Leo energy. Fire sign energy. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. So this could be someone that you're dealing with, Aquarius, or this could be somewhere in your own chart. But there's a decision, and I feel that your emotions could be part of what could be making things unclear for you. Maybe your emotions and even resistance to change. The reason I'm saying resistance to change is because, to me, this dark over here and this black here, excuse me, I need you not. Thank you. Okay, yeah. This gray area for me, this is dealing to me with, like, it's like I feel like you may be concerned about moving forward. You may not necessarily be excited about it. You may not really want to change. You could be afraid of this transformation, thus delaying making a choice. So you need to ask for help with that. You need to ask the angels for help with that. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Knight of Pentacles is already a slow moving person. I feel like this is like stagnation. So some of y'all could be y'all could have some money issues. And the reason I say that is because earlier we got, remember with the listen to intuitive feelings with the hangman, and I was sensing that some of you guys could be selfish with your money. You could be stingy or selfish with your money. I feel like maybe you're doing that because you haven't been making the money that you need. But it's probably due to you not making the proper decisions. Oh, shoot. I promise I'm not coming for nobody. Okay? I promise you I'm not. Let's go to the Pentacles. Let's get to the Pentacles. We got the Knight in reverse. This is idle, lazy, stagnant energy. You could be careless, or you could be discouraged. Okay? You could simply be discouraged. Maybe there are opportunities or new ideas that you have had, things that you tried to manifest in the past that did not work. And so maybe you are concerned. Maybe you are nervous about even taking this new step forward that you've been feeling you need to take to create your income, because you're concerned that it may not work. You're concerned that it might not take off because last time it didn't. For some of y'all really have been being lazy. You've been in this energy of being idle, stagnant. Maybe you've just been wanting to party. Maybe you've only been wanting to kind of forget certain things. This could also deal with the behavior that's blocking you. You could have a tendency to get lazy, a tendency to want to just chill. Some of you guys could be afraid of putting in the effort and the work. Some of you could want it all passed to you. Some of you could be spoiled, maybe. Maybe you've had everything handed to you, and now to actually have to work, you don't know what to do really and truly and how to move forward. And you haven't asked for assistance, so from anyone else that you personally know. Some of you guys, I'm hearing stubborn. You could be stubborn. So listen, it's time for you to ask the Most High for some assistance in this department. If you want it to change, if you want to do better in your life, if you want to manifest these pinnacles, if you want to manifest your emotional fulfillment, you got to ask for this help. Seriously. Time out for not asking for help. The next card to come out to clarify healing away addictions is the Eight of Cups in reverse. So something in your emotions. Something in your emotions. Let's get to it. Eight of Cups in reverse energy deals with, oh, okay. So I feel more like this is dealing with, you've been probably, you've been really happy and all, or you've been trying to be really happy. So you've been, like I said, partying, eating a lot. Feasting, when I hear the word feasting, to me that equivocates to modern day partying, maybe even clubbing. And you've been doing these things to make yourself feel so great, to make yourself feel really, really, really good, to get those endorphins pumping and kicking. But it's really bad because it's blocking you from what it is, from the work you really need to do to create your real joy, your real happiness. Not saying that it's fake and phony, but it's not totally fulfilling for you. I feel like you're blocking something. You're blocking your true joy by operating in this partying energy. You know that there's something more that you want, and you need to ask for help on how to manifest it, because right now, this ain't the way. That's not the only meaning for this, but this is the one that I feel heavily for you guys with this particular reading and clarifying healing away addictions. Some of y'all are partying, you're drinking, you're eating a lot. This could also be going out a lot, going out, eating a lot. Why are you doing that? Your money is not in the proper way because you haven't really been doing what you need to do to manifest it and to make it. What you doing going out and eating all the time? Not throwing no shade. Just saying, guys. This is part of the bad behaviors that are blocking you from really manifesting what you need. That's all I'm here to share. Okay. After that card came the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands deals with so much. I can't even, like, for healing away addictions, I feel like this is all in y'all's head. You have mental trauma around maybe feeling happy. Like I said earlier, some of you guys could be literally dealing with depression. You could feel defeated. You could have some type of cynicism or some pessimism. Let me watch the time. I got to get ready to go. You could be having some pessimism concerning manifesting or the life that you want to have. You could feel that it's so much opposition. There's so many different reasons, that you have that could keep you from it. And you could be focusing on that as opposed to focusing on positivity and changing your perception and your mind about manifesting the life you want. That's what I got now. But let's go ahead and go to Wands and let's see what we have from that. All right, so the Nine of Wands energy is pessimism. It deals with your worst fears being communicated. It can also deal with strength in opposition. So some of you guys, all right, some of y'all might not take no for an answer. And that may not necessarily be a good thing. It could be. But with this card, I kind of don't feel like it's good. I feel like that's a negative behavior that you guys need to work on. Some of y'all don't understand when people tell y'all no. Sometimes you really don't get that it's a real no. It's not like people are lying sometimes to you. Sometimes people do be lying. But some of these no's, they're true. And some of y'all try to push forward. You try to have strength in opposition. You are pushing. That's what I heard for some of y'all. That's not everybody, but some of you guys try to force what it is that you want to happen against nature, against even maybe what you're actually putting in effort to do. You can see the signs or that the ship is about to sink, but you say no, it's not. No, it's not, because I don't want it to sink. So it's not going to sink. So some of you guys might not, be rooted all the time as you should be in reality. And you could think of it as a quality that's positive, but it could work if it's done in excess, it's working against you. Okay. So you need to consider that. You need to look at that again. That's something I heard for y'all, but this could be good for some of you, but I don't get the vibe that it's good, especially with it clarifying healing away addictions. This could also be delay or suspension of something. Maybe with some of y'all who know what your spiritual work and giftings are, maybe you stopped doing it for some reason or another. Maybe you weren't seeing the manifestation power in a time frame that maybe you thought you should, so you stopped because you thought it wasn't working. I hear patience and pick it up again, but with patience. Pick it up again with patience. Ooh. Okay, this also can deal with putting something down or breaking up from someone with the intent of coming back to it at a later time. Since this is in the clarifying of healing addictions card, I want to say that could be that some of you guys know that relationships are unhealthy for you, and y'all have this revolving door with a person that you break up with them, but you keep on coming back. You break up and then you come back. You break up and then you come back. That's not good. You need to let that go. It's blocking you from what it is that you really want. You don't want that type of energy. You don't want that type of energy. That's that with that. And yeah, this is the type of energy that you want. You want the 10 of Cups. But let's see what else the 10 of Cups can deal with and why it's saying heal away addictions. Why it's clarifying the heal away addictions area. Let's get it. Let's go to the Cups. Oh my God, please tell me that I didn't just read the wrong thing. Let's make sure I didn't. Yeah, I didn't. Okay, I was reading the right thing. Let's go to Cups. Cups, Cups, Cups. And we are at the 10 of Cups. All right. Emotional bliss, happiness, all you've ever wanted, or your ideas of perfection. So what I'm getting first and foremost is you could be a perfectionist. You could be a perfectionist, okay? And that could keep you from doing certain things that you need to do. That could keep you from practicing certain things. That could keep you from trying something that you feel that you've never done before because you want everything to be perfect. It could keep you stagnant, idle, not even moving in the direction that you want to because you desire perfection instead. Like you don't even want to mess up, so you don't begin. This is some of you guys. Let go of the idea of perfection. Let go of the idea of everything having to be perfect before you begin. Let go of the idea of everything having to be perfect when you start. If that's not the only thing you need assistance with, again, this is all saying to ask the angel Raphael to give you wisdom and insight on how to heal these different behaviors that are actually blocking you. So your idea of perfection is what's blocking you. Could be an idea about perfection dealing with family. Maybe your family life wasn't the way that you wanted it to be. All right. Maybe you don't have the support you feel that you should from your family. You got to let it go. You have to let it go so that you can manifest. That's all with that, you guys. I thank the Most High for that clarity, for that. All right, the last and final card. Have you asked your angels for help with this? You got to give them permission. So let's see, what is this situation, okay? So the first card that came out when we were clarifying what this could be dealing with, we got the Hierophant in reverse, okay? We got the Hierophant in reverse. So I'm going to go ahead now, and from this point on, I'm going to go ahead and read each card and then set it out. So that's why I'm just getting that together now. The Hierophant in reverse deals with society. It could deal with being overly kind, or some form of weakness, okay? So I feel that, okay, remember when I was talking about how, which area was that in? I was talking about society and societal norms. Over here with the Hanged Man energy, I was saying that some of you guys are trying to stay with the status quo, or you're trying to stay with the crowd, or with what seems normal and all that kind of stuff. I feel like this is confirming that energy, because this talks about society. I feel like you have a good understanding of the way things are supposed to go according to society, but I think that this could be also what's keeping you from manifesting what you need to. You're stuck in trying to do what's right according to societal norms. And your angels want to help you. Your angels want to help you with balance with this. You could be overly concerned about what everybody else thinks is right to do versus what you really what's really right for you and for those connected to you. So you got to invite your angels in, because that's the only way you're going to get clarity. That's the only way that you can really receive the guidance that you need in bringing this into balance. Also, with over kindness, I feel like being over kind is a weakness, or it could be. Okay. You could be trying to be very understanding with people. Your understanding is really good, but I feel like it can be used against you. You need help with being too kind. You need assistance with giving so much to people because you're so understanding and considerate. You need assistance with that. That could be also affecting your financial, even though some of y'all stingy. Some of y'all stingy. I know that that's true, but some of y'all are too giving, which could be why you are in lack. Okay. Some of your addictions is that you like to give too much. You guys are all about giving, and you give away all your money, and you can't manifest the life for yourself that you need because you're giving all your money away thinking you're doing good. That's a negative behavior, and it's part of an addiction that you need to let go of. You're good. You're a good person. You are already kind. You giving away your money does not make you any more kinder. That's what I hear. That's most prevalent. Stop giving away your money. Stop giving away your money. You need that to assist. But the beautiful thing is the spirit is already telling you that you're going to get it back. But you don't need to just give crazily and you be stuck out because you want to get it back. You can give, but you need to give within your means. Give within context. Okay. The next card that came up was the Three of Cups in reverse. Let's get that. For some of y'all, this could be third party energy, but I don't really think it is. And third party energy can be with anything. It could be children. It could be another woman or another man, a lover of some sort. It could even be with business. It could be other people's emotions, other people's feelings, which I think is an issue for y'all. Y'all could be so concerned about other people outside of yourself. Outside of yourself. Outside of yourself. Wow. Whew. You need help with this. You need balance with this. You need balance. Let's see what the Three of Cups energy deals with. Let's get some more insight. All right. Okay. Yeah. This could also deal with partying and celebrating. Remember, we talked about that a little bit in healing away addiction. So I'm not going to drive that into the ground. But some of y'all might really need to pray about it because y'all be doing too much of it. Spending up too much money, paying for other people's drinks, paying for other people to go out and party with you and supposedly have a good time. That is putting you in a bad place, my sisters and my brothers. Okay, your ideas of perfection, happiness, healing, and comfort in a time of sadness or discomfort. So I feel like really some of y'all could be partying, and some of you guys, like I said, y'all could be trying to enjoy yourselves because really you're sad. Maybe you're really uncomfortable with the position that you're in at this time, and what you're doing is drinking, partying, dancing, just enjoying friends. Drink. I already said all that. You doing that to mask your discomfort. You're doing that to mask your unhappiness at this current time. Ask for the Most High's guidance in that, so that you can really heal away what's really affecting you, so that you can manifest what it is that you truly desire. That came up after the Hierophant. Again, with the Hierophant, I feel like some of y'all could be trying to pretend because people think that you're happy. So because people look at you like you already got it together or you're already happy, you could be doing things to continue and to keep that facade up. And it's actually harming you. You better ask your angels for assistance because it's not going to do you no good. All right, if you don't. Okay, the next card that came up was the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is some harsh communication. Possibly it could be coming from a younger person. Doesn't have to be. Could just be a person who kind of is immature or a novice at something. So it could come across as like, ooh, like untempered and all that kind of stuff. I got to hurry up because I got to get ready to walk out the door. We're going to get this done though. All right. So this could be y'all's energy, which I feel heavily it is, but it could be someone else's outside of yours. Like I said, a younger person. Could be brother, cousin, child, somebody that's in your care. Could be, you could be the guardian of someone, and this person could be mentally unstable or just immature. They could act really quickly without thinking. Okay, this also could be someone who comes across as having some type of authority. They could be an overseer who's younger than you. Somebody could be spying on you, not maybe negatively, but they just could be trying to really look out for you, but it could be overbearing or something. Or someone truly could be spying. I feel like if this is some of you guys' energy, that you guys have been suffering with mental instability for a while. Like I said, remember I said some of y'all could really be depressed. Okay, I don't like labeling people, but I mean the truth is emotional sicknesses are real. Mental sicknesses, they are true, they're real. I feel like it still deals with the spiritual world, so this is why it'd be great for you to ask for the angels to assist you with getting that under control. Some of you guys could be mentally unstable, which is not a bad thing because stability is coming to y'all. It's for you to attain stability. That's what any air sign is about, mental clarity. So some of you guys could still be operating in, not being sure about what to do. A lot of you guys could be double-minded. That's what unstable tends to remind me of. You could make decisions, but then be like, no. You could say yes when you really mean no. You could say no when you really mean yes. Okay, these are the type of energies that I'm feeling. You need assistance with that from the divine, and they're here to help you with it. It's your time to get over this. So please ask for the help that you need. The last and final thing was the Tower card in reverse. With it clarifying, have you asked your angels for help with this? I feel like this still could be an issue. And with that, I'm going to say that there could be some things that that maybe you're not looking at. Because you know, if you look at it, you'll have to recognize that it has crumbled. That it really has crumbled. Like looking at the woman's face on this card, I feel like this could be a feminine energy for really more strongly. I feel like you already know that this is not okay. You know that this is not good. You know that some things could be crumbling. And you're just like in this place of, I don't want to accept it, but oh, here I go, I'm falling anyway type stuff. I feel like you are feeling this. This is what's probably, this energy right here, this tower, is dealing with your inner emotions. So I feel like this could be the cause of your inner turmoil, that depression, your mood possibly changing often. This is inside. But I also feel like you could be getting ready to really truly reach the end of the deception. But because you're not facing it really, or you're not really talking about it and addressing it, you could be blocking and delaying this tower moment that needs to happen. That needs to happen. So that's all. I'm going to say shalom. I hope and pray that, yeah, I really hope and pray that you got everything that you needed from this reading. I'm going to have to come back and do you guys' normal tarot and everything. This was the spiritual guidance reading, so I probably won't do another one of those unless I'm really led to. But I had some other cards I wanted to clarify with, but I just don't have the time. So I will be doing the rest of them later when I get back. I'm on my way to the doctor, so I gotta go, guys. I love you guys with the love of the Father. Again, I pray that these things resonated. If they do, do not hesitate to write me in the comments. I don't care if you got to pause, write, pause, write, pause, write, whatever. Just let me know, okay? Let me know that it resonates with you all in whatever way that it does. And even let me know if it doesn't, okay? With that, I'm going to say shalom.